Hey guys, welcome to, week 2 of business law. I wanted to go over a few things with you. So, in this week, we're actually digging into the content of business law, starting with Unit 1. And if you look at Unit 1, it tells you to read this page in its entirety, and I'll let you read that about the three objectives and the vocabulary and what all we'll be covering. This week, you have to do Objective 1.01, Understand Ethics, Source of Law, and Legal Systems. And 1.01 is set up into 3 sections. So I have a checkoff sheet for 101A, which is Lesson 1, 101B, and 101C. So you can print off those checkoff sheets separately to kind of help guide you through this lesson. So in 101A, we're talking about ethics and ethical reasoning. You have, of course, your essential questions and learning targets that would go in your notebook. Here's your vocabulary that you put in your notebook. And notice I have notebook here. Please go through your notes and put notes in your notebook through the PowerPoint. And this PowerPoint is all about what is ethics. It's not long. It's like 3 slides. Ethical reasoning. And then you have Part 1. This is a graphic organizer. This is your chapter. This is Unit 1 from our book. You're to read pages 7 through 9 and complete this little activity and upload it to the Haiku Dropbox. Then you have short answer questions for your quiz or assessment. It's not a quiz grade, it's a practice grade. So then if you look at B, sources of law, again you have your notebook information, your essential questions and learning targets. Then we have a discussion. Ethical character traits discussion. What are the 4 ethical character traits? You can use the class textbook, which you just saw in 101A, and you will post your discussion there. Here is the vocabulary for 101B, and you can put those in your notebook with the definitions. And remember, the definitions are back under the Unit 1 page here, right there. There's a video, Sources of Law. You'll want to watch this video. I would take some notes in my notebook just so I have the information. And then we have the Lesson 2 slideshow that goes through the different sources of law. The Constitution, the U.S. Constitution, state constitutions, administrative law, English common law, statutory law, and case law. So you'll need to take those notes in your notebook. For this chapter, this set of pages, you're going to read 9 through 14, whereas in 101A you only read, I think it was 7 through 9. And you just take notes from the chapter in your notebook from these pages. You don't have to turn anything in for that. And then here's 2, what I call check yourselves. So you want to open this ethics source of law, and it'll ask you to make a sorry, I need to fix that. Let's try this one. Yeah, it'll say make a copy, and you click make a copy. Make sure that you change here and put, instead of copy of, put your name. And so you will fill this out using these words up here, this word bank. And you look at it, and then you can come back over here and open the key and check yourself. Okay? So those 2 are activities that you can go in and do and then check your own answers and make sure you are understanding the content. So then we have the case number 1, discussion. So you're going to read the case below, and it's down here, and follow this rubric in the discussion. Write your response by clicking on the link and then choosing Write Post. Make sure you click Post when you're finished. You can use the internet to research your information. And then here's your rubric. And so you just click here. If it helps you, You can look at it this way, or you can copy this and paste it into your post and answer it. However that helps you the best. Then we have case 2. So it's the same thing, it's just a different case. And you read the case and you answer the questions on that. Then you have your 101B quiz. And you're ready for 101C, which is your lesson 3 for 101. Get back up here. I know my computer looks different than yours. I apologize for that. Alright, so then you have your notebook, your criteria for success. Here's your vocabulary. You'll want to know those words. I've had some students who find it beneficial to actually draw this in their notebook so they have it for their quizzes and tests. How the judicial system is set up, or the U.S. legal system. And you have the American judicial system. This is another video you watch and you take notes on the video. And then I've actually, for this one, given you a, if you want it, it's a organizer to take notes. So you would download that and then go to this PowerPoint, which is in PDF format, and you can take notes. If you just wanted to go to the PowerPoint itself and take notes in your notebook, that is fine. I don't know why my computer's acting up. But if you just wanted to open this and just take plain notes, you can. But I've given you a graphic organizer. However, it helps you the best. I don't mind. So here's the notes, and you'll take notes and put them in your notebook. Or you can just use the graphic organizer, whichever one. Then we have a scenario, number 1 discussion. The First Citizens Bank located on 101 Main Street in Plymouth, North Carolina was robbed by several male suspects. These suspects were caught by the North Carolina Highway Patrol after a pursuit approximately 20 miles from the Plymouth city limits. What law enforcement agency has jurisdiction for the bank robbery? Note, this bank is insured by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, which is the FDIC. So here's your rubric, and you will answer those questions. Then we have scenario number 2 discussion. And you have Tom Jones, who's an Indiana senator, introduces a bill of legislation that will negatively affect all adults over the age of 60 in the United States. Talk about some mad senior citizens. So you'll read that and you will answer the questions in this discussion. Then we have a multimedia presentation, and what I want you to do basically is to choose one of these agencies. It doesn't matter to me. Find one that interests you a little bit, and you're going to Google and find out all about the agency you chose. And so you're going to give me the description of the agency, the history or the purpose, the responsibilities and duties of that agency. How big is the agency? The recruitment and training, like, do they require a certain type of training, or can just anybody do it? And the closest agency office to your area. So you pick what you want, whether it's the U.S. Marshals, the FBI, Highway Patrol, and you can create this in a Google slide. You can do it in PowerPoint if you use Microsoft, or if you want to make a Prezi, you can do that. But you'll create a presentation, make sure you have all the topics covered, there's no misspelling, grammatical errors, and make sure you cite your sources. Okay, and you would turn that into this Dropbox right here. And then we have a short answer essay quiz. And then you will have finished with 1.01. Under the resources and assessment, there is some vocabulary review, and then the 101 practice quiz. Now you can take this quiz up to 5 times, and it takes your highest grade. If for some reason you take it and it won't let you take it again, shoot me a remind text and let me know, and I can reset it so it'll let you take it. So you'll take that, and that is everything that is due by next Monday. And I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, please, please, please send me a reminder, let me know, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. Have a great week.